In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Keith and Jennifer are with us. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Dave.
How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Good. Where do you live?
We live in Nashville.
Oh, we're neighbors then.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. And you drove all the way a couple of miles in this traffic, this holiday traffic out here anyway. Takes forever because we're over here by this mall to do your debt-free scream. How much debt have you paid off?
We've paid off $83,980.62.
I love it. And how long did that take you?
40 months.
40 months. Making what kind of money during that time?
80 to 120, doing a lot of extra consulting on the side.
Awesome. And what do you guys do for a living?
I'm in information technology. I'm a geek.
Okay, cool.
And I'm mostly a stay-at-home mom, but I do a little bit of corporate training on the side.
Very good. Very cool. What kind of debt was the 84?
Everything.
We were pretty normal. We had credit cards. We had 2 car loans. We had student loans. We had a personal loan. We had mini blinds. Just about anything you can think of.
You financed mini blinds.
Yep.
You are Americans, without a doubt. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So how long have you all been married?
15 years.
15 years. So tell me your story. What happened 40 months ago?
Well, 40 months ago, she brought the book into our lives, and just you talk about the perfect way to approach someone about this, and she ticked every single one of them. I mean, she was positive. She came to me with it and kind of went through the steps, and then said, would you like to look at it? And I looked at it, and it's pretty much just all common sense. I was, kind of like you talked about last caller, kind of, always cynical. Someone had mentioned you in the past, and I was too smart for you. So
Sure.
Years ago, and after I read the book, realized I was not. So,
So which book?
A Total Money Makeover.
The Total Money Makeover. Okay, very cool. So, Jennifer, what led you to that?
We had just had our 3rd child, and I think things just started building, and month to month we were realizing that, Kenneth was making a good income, but we had nothing to show for it. We were living paycheck to paycheck and really had no plan for the future, and I think I just really got scared for not only our future, but mainly for our kids' future.
Mm-hmm. So the math just quit working, and so you kind of had to do something. It's like you've been doing this, and it's really, you didn't get in debt all at once. It was death by 1,000 cuts over 15 years, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's normal anyway. That's not surprising to hear. Well, congratulations. So how did you do this? People are listening. They hear you paid off $84,000 in 40 months. That's over $2,000 a month, and you stayed with it over 3 years. That's a long time to keep your attention span in this culture. What are the secrets to getting out of debt?
Well, I mean, the budget was definitely one, but I'll just say we fell off the wagon for a short period. Well, actually, we should have been done way sooner, and in the end, we were paying off, 3, 6, something, amazing amounts of huge checks to a car loan. And we were always listening to to your show, actually, in the Debt-Free Screams, and I'm listening to people who are, paying off restitution, widows who come in whose husbands die while paying off debt, 85-year-old men, someone who recently, I just heard one, made $25,000 and paid off $75,000, and kind of looked at, got sick to my stomach at how just ridiculous my situation was. I had nothing but excuses for not, finishing this and getting done, and got back up on the wagon back in December, and felt sick for 9 months, and finally back October 1st for the first time in 9 months felt well again after we paid off that last car note. So
I love it. Okay, so you had kind of a little bit of loss of emotional enthusiasm, but then you got your second wind and plowed through. That's what it amounts to.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, very cool. How did you get the second wind? Just listening to the other Debt-Free Screams? Is that it?
Hearing Debt-Free Screams and realizing that there was, hearing, like I said, people just, people who have cancer while they're paying off this debt. I mean, and I hit a deer with my car. I didn't have a good reason to stop.
Okay.
Nope.
Jennifer, what do you say the secrets are?
I think the biggest secrets are, like a lot of people say, the budget. You can't do it without a budget. We had always had a quote unquote budget, but we'd never really had a budget until we started actually putting it on paper and then went over to everydollar.com. That's when the real difference was made. And then, of course, being on the same page, we didn't have a lot of money fights because we never really talked about money a lot. And so we started talking about money. We had a budget meeting once a week, and we still do. And those two things combined just can't be beat.
Yeah.
I want to tell other people, when they're starting to fall off the wagon, you're not meeting on the budget enough, because you meet on that budget, you suddenly realize where you're doing and what's going on.
And when we're talking about a budget, what you're saying is you had a budget before, but then it didn't work this one. The difference is you really did the detail.
Yeah.
Every dollar had an assignment every month. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yep.
That's a zero-based every dollar budget idea. And when you do that, that becomes your plan. And you get a sense of traction, don't you? Mm-hmm. Like, hey, you almost look forward to the bills coming in the mail so you can turn around and pay them.
Yeah.
Because you got a plan. And you don't dread everything. There's always a sense of dread around money when you're out of control. So, well, congratulations, you guys. Very, very well done. Now, who's with you to do your debt-free scream?
We have Anna, who's 11, and then we have some more around here.
Some more around here
Joshua
somewhere.
And,
Here they're coming into the picture. Okay.
William, and this is the little guy right here is Joseph, William, and Joshua, and Anna.
All right.
So-
Very cool. Beautiful family. Ready to
you.
go. Have the little guys been practicing?
They
Oh,
have.
yeah.
And they were instrumental in helping us, especially during the last stretch of this. They put up with a lot of scrambled eggs for dinner and beans and rice. And we literally can't say beans and rice in our house right now because
It's a cuss word
yeah,
now.
it is.
Absolutely.
All right. Kenneth and Jennifer and family, $84,000 paid off in 40 months, making $80 to $120 a year. The time has come. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1.
We're debt free! I love it! Absolutely fabulous. Now, that's one you wanted to see on TV. Those little guys screaming, I'm debt free. They did a great job. You know why most people don't win? They don't bother. You have to bother. You have to be intentional. Never again is American Express going to call my house and ask my wife why she would stay with a man that won't pay his bills.